Hello and welcome to KMB Gaming and this episode of From Nothing to Something, The Sims 4. You'll notice that it is not a live stream and it is slightly better quality than it usually is, and that's because of the different way that I'm capturing it, and this is going to be the way from now on. So, no more live streams of From Nothing to Something for the time being. What happened last time? Well, last time our intrepid uh, resident, Ellie Ratburger, she met someone and she fell in love and got a boyfriend and she got pregnant. And this is kind of what we wanted from Ellie. We decided that we wanted to get her to meet someone and possibly have a kid. So that is what's happening. So she is going to be having a baby. We've sorted out the baby's room already to an extent. We've sorted out the room. We just need some more money to be able to buy the toys and stuff, but that will obviously come. So we need to try and get Steve Randolph, who is Ellie's boyfriend, to get a job. He has got a job actually. He is working as a chef. He's in the culinary field, so he'll be doing that. So let's take a look at Steve. The audience said last time that they didn't like the look of him and that they wanted him to be. They kind of wanted him to not look that way, so we'll have to try and change the way he looks in a way. But they can take family leave now, so they might take some maternity/paternity. But for now, we need to try and get some money. So let's get Ellie to dig, and then maybe even do some fishing, just to be able to try and get some money coming in, because obviously there's going to be a limit to how much she can work when she has had the baby, because we might not be able to afford a nanny. So she may need to continue to work after she has given birth. So we don't really want her to be without a job. So I kind of have to ask myself as to when do I want this to end, and I don't really know when I want this series to end, because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy this series, but it will have to come to an end at some point. So will that be when Ellie dies? Possibly, could be when Ellie dies. So that is something we have to start thinking about. But for now, we can just enjoy the fact that Ellie is fishing and that she is trying to get some money. She needs to go to the toilet because she is still pregnant, so she still needs to pee like a champion. Pee like a champion. What the earth does that mean? Just before she pees like a champion, we need Steve to go and clean it for her, because that should be something which he should make sure that she is peeing on a clean toilet, so he needs to hurry up with that because she's about to come in and pee like a champion. Although she won't be able to because he's there. But she's just going to stand. She's just going to stand there in him while he stood there. And she just wet herself because he was in the way. Well done, Steve. Good one. So go to work because you are a liability. So Elisa is his sister. We discovered. We struggled to work out who she was when we initially first met Steve, and we thought that maybe he was going to be cheating on someone with Ellie, but apparently not. Apparently, she is his sister. So that is all groovy. So he's can sell that. What about Ellie? So she's got a diamond, nice, a bass, and fossil rock. That's always handy. Good things to sell. So she is in the bath at the moment. We're rinsing off the fact that she has embarrassed herself quite dramatically. So we kind of want what state is she in? Um, well, she could give birth. She's in the third trimester, so she could give birth at any point. So in this episode, she will have a baby, which will be cool, and we won't know if it's twins. We won't know if it's a boy or a girl, and we don't know who it will be that will be taking on the Ratburger, who will be continuing on the Ratburger gene. All we know is that she will be giving birth soon, and as soon as she does, we will be able to work out who's going to be the next in line. So she's very uncomfortable. She desperately needs a toilet. She doesn't want to wet herself again, and she's very, very tired. So let's get her to go to bed. So Steve's been given a promotion. So he now works. He now make an additional $1 an hour. Great. He's also received the following $334 for a bonus. His next shift is Monday at 4 p.m. So that's fine. So congratulations to Steve. So what's his issue is he needs to have some fun. I kind of don't want to. I'm not going to control Steve. I'm only going to get Steve to do things that he needs to do. So if things break around the house, that sort of thing. That's the only time I'm going to control Steve. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it to his own device, to leave it up to him to sort himself out. Because at the end of the day, he's not original part of the family. So they can he can just look after himself, really. But like I say, and that's our bills come in. Ellie's bursting with anticipation to meet her new bundle of joy. So she's gone into labour, and she's come home because she has gone into labour. Congratulations, it's a boy. Ellie just gave birth to a baby boy. This boy needs a name, and what would you like to call him? Right, so we need to think of a name. Obviously, the granddad was called Talus. Do we want to kind of go along that route? It's not letting me type for some reason. Why isn't it all letting me type? That's frustrating. Thaddeus, John, Chris, Jabari, Ramon, Case, Remington, Pat, Coleman, Tate, Trent, Jace, Todd, Dario, Lyle, Alexis, Conrad, Jonas, Cason, Federico, Gregory. Let's just see if there's a... Darius. Let's call him Darius Ratburger. So Ellie and Steve had a baby. So we need to get the baby up into the baby's room. And I don't know as to how well Ellie's going to cope as a mother. I think that's something that we will have to just wait and see. Do I think she's going to be a good mother? I don't know, is my answer, because she's a bit of a rebel. She's been a bit, she's absolutely knackered now, and it's not even been the first sort of, they haven't even had a day of the baby being born yet. So we'll see how she gets on. Well, at least we've got Darius Ratburger. So she's gone to sleep. Why didn't she just go to sleep in the bed? This doesn't make sense. Oh, no, you can't do that. You need to go and change the baby's diaper already. Change dirty diaper. You already need to go and do that. That's not a great start. Right. So he's going back to sleep. Don't drink coffee. Just go to sleep. And she just passed out in the corridor. That's handy. Right, so you need to go to sleep because before you know it, Darius will wake up again. And then you'll need to do something with him. Whatever it may be. Time to wake up. Baby's crying. Go and see what's wrong with your baby. Right. It's probably hungry, so let's feed it. And then go and get some food of your own because have dinner, have a butternut gotchi, whatever that is. So let's not do what. Oh look, Summer has come to say hello. Summer has come to see the new baby, which is quite nice. So let's not do what Summer and Talus did, and that was get the baby adopted. Let's not allow that to happen. Because I think we actually want Ellie to be relatively successful in her motherhood career and be a little bit better of a mother than Summer was. To the point that obviously Summer got taken away and we do not want that to happen. So I think she should try and get her social up and go and have a conversation with Steve. So call over. So they are engaged. He's proposed to her. So they are engaged. So obviously they should get married. But I want to probably wait until the son is a little bit older and not as a baby. I think we should have him as a little bit older, and so he can actually be involved in the actual wedding rather than not. So she's going to go deal with the baby. So she's got that mothering instinct as well to straight away kind of go straight to the baby and let's tell engaging story. Let's talk about cooking. Kind of want us to be friends and everything as well. So he's feeling a bit flirty. So let's give him a heartfelt compliment. So she's feeling focused. So ask about day. And then maybe spend... I don't really want to try for another baby because she's just had a baby. I don't think trying for another baby is probably what we want right now, especially when she's not in the best place kind of financially, and that you kind of want to make sure that you're in the right place first. The baby's fast asleep, so that's good. So when will he age up? Let's have a look. So Darius Ratburger. So simology, I should say. Well, Ellie's going to Ellie's going to age up in 14 days, and she's going to go from an adult to an elder in 14 days. So, but you can't do anything with the baby. You can't check that. I could age up the baby kind of whenever I wanted, if I wanted a toddler. But I think for the time being, I think it should just be a baby for now. Oh, baby's crying. Breastfeed. Go and deal with your child. And use that. Then what else does she need? Then she needs to have a shower. God, she's got work. She's been up all night. How is she going to cope? Baby's crying again. I might need to control Steve on this occasion and just get him to deal with the baby. Because it can't just be Ellie all the time. Come on, Steve. Go downstairs, use the toilet. Ellie, you need to... She's knackered, but she needs to go to work. She'll probably fall asleep at work. So again, I'm just going to control Steve to sort the baby out. I'm kind of tempted just to age the baby up. Just to stop the crying. Right, I'm gonna can I do that? Yeah. I'm going to go into build mode, and we're just going to make the room a little bit more toddler friendly before we do anything. So I'm going to do that now. Right, so this is the new toddler bedroom. I've added a bed and a cuddly toy and a toy chest and a little toy car. Ellie's new project is already falling behind schedule. Does she insist that everybody work late or try to persuade her boss that she needs more time? Crack the whip, you're the manager. And we're going to age up the baby so it can be a toddler. Phew, the schedule is back on track and the upper management is pleased. Ellie's team is complaining loudly, but at least it's time they have a reason. So, the sim is too young to have a aspiration because Darius aged up. Toddler stays spent with playing with toys, exploring the world, and learning to communicate with the words instead of tears or weight. This is the perfect time to start skill building for the future. So, I think he should be angelic. So, he has got... Looks like he's got Steve's hair, so he's got kind of long ginger hair. And he looks a bit like Chucky, if I'm honest. I also sold the couch and the TV from this room because we needed the money. That's why we've got $2,000. Alright. So, we've now got a toddler, which is better than a baby because it means that we don't have the crying all the time. I can't be doing crying all the time. So, I want to change his clothes. I'm going to give him a bit of a makeover. I'm going to give the baby a little bit of a makeover. Just to kind of make him look a little bit more... I think he should look a bit like Chucky, so I'm going to make him look a bit like Chucky. Put some overalls on him, etc. if I can. I don't know if you can do that for a toddler or not. If not, then I'll just age the toddler up, and we will age him up to a young child, which I think will probably be better anyway. But we will do that next episode. For this episode, we will just have a look at, see if we can change his clothes. But I don't think we'll be able to do too much editing. Well, we can. Has he got... Have they got... He hasn't got a overall. That's annoying. Um, full body. Let's have a look. Oh, he has got overalls. Ah, that's awesome. So we're gonna do blue and red overalls. Now he looks like Chucky. Now we're gonna change his shoes. So I could try and change his hairstyle, but I really don't want to. So we'll do red and white. I think he kind of looks kind of cool like that. I am gonna change um, Ellie's style a bit now because she looks like a bit. Because she's older now, I want her to look a little bit more respectable. I want her to look a bit more like a mother. Believe it or not, I think she should look a bit like an aged mother a bit. So let's try and get her looking a little bit more ladylike. Um, so we'll get rid of the hat. I don't like the hat. So it's almost Steve's birthday, but we're not going to have a party or anything. So let's change her hair. I think her hair needs to change a bit now because it's a little bit different from, she can still have the dark hair, but I think she needs to change a little bit because I think that's all the kind of changes that we need to do, really, because I think any more than that would be too much of a change for her. I mean, that's a complete difference to what she's used to, but I don't like his style at all. So I'm going to get rid of the hat because the hat, he looks like a twat with a hat. You can keep his hair color because obviously you can't you can't help his hair color. But I think we need to change his clothes slightly. So let's go for styled looks. Let's go for. I would love to dress him as like Luke Skywalker or something, but I think something like that, but without the hat. See, I think that looks quite good, but without the hat. Let's get rid of the hat. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we have amended the toddler. We need to pay the bills because we've got 24 hours before everything's shut off. So quickly, let's go pay the bills. Only 849. It's not the end of the world. So why is he sad? Why is he sad? Left behind. Right. And I think, guys, that is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Join us next time when we will age up Darius so he can become a young boy and he can start going to school, etc. So we don't need to worry too much about him being a toddler. And we will add maybe some more things to the house, maybe another room, etc., just to kind of make it a little bit better. Maybe add a conservatory or something like that, just to kind of make it a little bit better than what it is. So until then, guys, I'll see you then. Bye bye.